Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
Here we go.
And now, here are your starting lineups as we get ready for the tip-off just moments away. Now here's Carrington. She's covered by Mitchell. Ogunbowale from long range. Here's Smith. And she converts the layup.
Excellent follow-up play by Smith. She has a good awareness for where the ball is going and gets there to send it back.
Caitlin Clark with the three. Cans it from downtown.
And we've got a great guard matchup here tonight, fellas.
No doubt about it. Safe to say, we're all looking forward to this one.
Oh, I am looking forward to this one for sure, Brian. I mean, both these teams are very talented in the backcourt. And whoever wins that battle of the backcourts, I think they win the game.
Putting those guard skills to work, Carrington with the quick trigger.
Pulls it. And she gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Well, that's one way she can finish, but far from the only way. She's got all types of tricks up her sleeve.
Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far. Ogunbowale, no good.
And here's Indiana.
Caitlin Clark with the three. That shot off the mark.
And here's Carrington.
Yep, count it.
Look at Carrington using her agility inside and using it to get to a point-blank shot.
Caitlin Clark outside. It drops for her third basket. She's only missed one shot.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there, a big gap in the D.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
From three-point range, she has hit the ground running. What a first quarter for her from deep.
Here's Carrington. Second shot opportunity, and she lays it up and in.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Caitlin Clark with the three, and the Fever hit again from deep.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Wasted no time on that one.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. I'm sure that was not the plan.
Now here's Ogunbowale. Pass to Hines Allen. Now Smith, guarded by Howard. Smith inside. Howard's there. Smith, no good. Caitlin Clark outside. Count that one as her seventh make in 8 attempts. That's a scorching 86%. Dallas trailing here. Pass to Carrington. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Fever. Clark with it. Now guarded by Hines Allen. And the shot by Clark, no good. Here's Dallas now. Now Carrington. She has 7. There's Ogunbowale with the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, with how active Arike is offensively, that three-pointer is there for her. You just can't take everything away from Arike.
Clark outside. Offensive rebound, Fever. Shoots over Ogunbowale. The open J off the mark.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
And she'll be the first to tell you that's one she should have buried.
Outside, Hines Allen. To the middle.
McCowan.
Shoots Steps over Clark. McCowan with the bucket.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
In a league of tall players, 6'7" Tierra McCowan still stands out.
And it's not just about her height, it's about how she uses it. Entering the 2024 season, McCowan has the best career rebounding percentage in league history.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Harris. Not watching the line there, and that'll be a backcourt violation. So Dallas going with an almost entirely new group here. Now here's Clark. 22 points for her. Again, the miss by the Fever. Now here's Harris. She's covered by Clark. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
Terrific effort from Harris on that play. Doesn't back down and draws the foul.
And this is her first free throw of the game. And yep, we thought we might see it, and the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time here now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting it.
The previous play is under review.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you compare the slowed down speed to real time, you get a new...
The ruling on the floor stands.
Really is. It shows how hard it can be sometimes to see everything in order to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put into the review process, double checking, and really it helps the game continue on.
And this Dallas franchise once represented the city of Detroit, and that's where they won 3 championships.
Yeah, joining the league in year 2, 1998, they enjoyed lots of success in the Motor City. But then they moved to Tulsa in 2011, and then to their current home of Dallas in 2016.
What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
That's okay with me.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
That's the Segrist.
With the fadeaway.
Caitlin Clark pulls it in.
She did the right thing to try the fadeaway with the D all over her, but a hard one to sink. And what a bonus for them to end the quarter as she beats the buzzer.
Now that is how you use...
And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Here's Colson. Now a timeout called by Indiana.
And one thing that makes this game so fascinating is all the different styles you can incorporate. What do you think is the best for winning, though, Brian?
Well, you know me. I love to grind it out. Slower pace, that's what wins come playoff time.
Yeah, maybe like in the 90s, Brian. I mean, I prefer teams that pick up the pace, take a lot of threes, and can outrun you.
Clark can't get it to go.
Pass to Harris. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Dantas.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
To the paint.
Takes it out to Clark.
Fires for 3. The rebound by Holmes. Ogunbowale with it. 6 points for her. Harris can't hit. Clark outside. Drops in the tray.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
And Hull gets the whistle that time.
That is her first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Starting the second quarter and about a minute gone. And here's Harris looking for her first basket still in this one. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
No getting around the fact that that's a shot she has to knock down.
Caitlin Clark with the three. They get it back. Pass to Hull. Clark, 5 on the clock. It's good.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
Here's Ogunbowale. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
And it's Holmes missing. So it's Indiana now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Hull. And here's Dantas. Clark outside. Yes, and it's Damaris Dantas picking up the assist.
And that's team first basketball from Dantas. Great work at finding the open teammate there.
The 2024 top pick, Caitlin Clark. We've never seen a player enter the league with her level of height, and it's deserved.
It's crazy. I mean, you're talking about Caitlin Clark setting the scoring record for career points in college, shattering viewership records as well. Lots of people excited to see Clark in the W.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the ball out of play, the Wings will have it. So both teams changing it up here. And if they're going to make a run, there's no time like the present.
Well, we certainly expected a better game than this. It really has not been a pretty picture.
Will it go?
Ogunbowale, no good.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They play terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. McCowan.
First shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good recognition from Ogunbowale. She's more than capable of understanding when her teammates are wide open.
Caitlin Clark with the three. And the fever hit again from deep.
What a half she's having from beyond the arc. She's been locked in since the moment she stepped on the floor.
Now Carrington.
She has 7. Takes the three. And Clark pulls it down.
That's a shot you want to take if you're looking for the three. Defense totally off balance.
And it's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent. Starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, they have arguably the best young core in the W.
Smith, she's guarded by Dantas.
Smith, no good. And it's the Fever ball. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Clark can't hit. Now here's Carrington. She's guarded closely. Pass to Hines Allen. Sinks that one from the post.
The inside-outside game of Hines Allen. It's a work of art. It is just so much fun to watch.
Caitlin Clark penetrating. The shot's good.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now here's Agumbawale. She's covered by Clark.
Pass to Carrington.
Let's go with a three. Good on the triple.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Boston sets a screen.
Shoots. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Agumbawale's shot is off.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Caitlin Clark outside. It's good from long range.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
The defense on her has to be airtight, guys, and that was far from it.
Now here's Clark. Here's the three. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Fever on top, just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first two quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback.
And how about this? We're seeing a tremendous game from Caitlin Clark.
Well, in terms of her points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect.
Which tells you really all you need to know about what a strong talent she is. I mean, I'm going to bet that she adds a lot more to her totals after the break.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
She's been in this league for a decade and a half now, but DeWanna Bonner is still going strong.
Yeah, that's maybe her greatest attribute, her consistency of excellence. She can do a lot of things at a high level, and you always love to see her activity level at both ends. She's a coach's dream.
And Agumbawale gets it to go.
Love the competitive mindset from Agumbawale. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Pass to Bonner. Back to Clark.
Boston sets a screen.
And the Fever hit again from deep.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Hines Allen from outside.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
The shot's good by Clark.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. It's Dallas now.
McCowan, he's guarded by Boston.
McCowan, no good. Now here's Clark. She's tightly guarded. Pass to Mitchell. Clark lets it fly.
McCowan with the rebound. Now here's Carrington. She's covered by Mitchell. And it's Carrington missing.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
First personal foul.
That one on Ogunbowale. And she makes the first.
Well, Caitlin Clark is as popular as anyone in this league. And it's easy to see why she's so well liked.
Yeah, she's just a fun player to watch. I mean, Clark takes those deep threes. I mean, she attempts some passes that others don't even think about or see. She brings so much excitement to the league, and a big reason why is her playing style.
That one drops for her.
The D has no answer for Ogunbowale, which is why she keeps getting the ball and capitalizing.
Pass to Howard. Clark, guarded now by Ogunbowale.
That one's good. Clark.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
It's stolen by Kelsey Mitchell. Takes the three. And another three for Indiana.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
Carrington. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
The defense opened up pretty wide for her there, and she went right through it to the hoop.
And when it comes to San Diego native Dejanay Carrington, the word you hear a lot when her teammates describe her is effort.
You're not going to find too many players who work harder than she does. Whether it's on defense or in the offseason or in practice, she is always trying to improve.
When we talk about players that just flat out win, who comes to mind?
Well, give me Breanna Stewart. 4 titles in college and a couple more in the WNBA. Stewie knows how to do one thing, and that's get rings.
Yeah, Stewie is incredible, and she just wins, flat out. But I'm going to go with Chelsea Gray. 3 WNBA titles, including the last 2. She really helped Las Vegas and that 4 get over the hump. The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Clark can't hit.
Now here's Carrington.
She's covered closely. Arike Ogunbowale drives in. It's a deflection.
With the jumping ability, Brianna Turner can get up there to send shots away.
That's tipped. Past the hole. Back to Clark. Yep, that goes.
The leading scorer in this game, the dominant figure today. I mean, there's just no doubt about what she can do on the court.
On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Over to the wing. Ogunbowale with it. Good, and the assist goes to Nalissa Smith.
Don't let her 5'8" height fool you. Ogunbowale, really good in the paint.
Caitlin Clark penetrating. Missed inside. Dallas with the ball. Past Ogunbowale.
Now Carrington.
Here's McCowan. The shot, no good. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Here's Harris. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul.
You almost feel bad for the defender. I mean, slowing down McCowan in the paint is impossible once she gets the ball. Have to foul there.
And it's her first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And so she makes both from the line. Now here's Clark, covered by Harris.
Double team on Caitlin Clark.
Wallace up top. Clark. Here's Dantas. Just 4 to shoot. Fader on the way. And she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Here's Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Charles. Rebounded by the Fever. Clark with it. The 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Welcome back as the 4th quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here.
Here's the Wings with the ball.
Pass to Harris. Releases from 15. That one falls, coming off Arike Ogunbowale's nice feed.
Well, it's obvious that Harris doesn't lack confidence, guys, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Timeout called the Fever. Indiana with the ball. Caitlin Clark outside. Hits it from 3-point range.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Here's Ogunbowale. Gets that one through the hole. Makes her 7 for 13 this game.
Joyner Holmes.
And here's Indiana. Clark with it.
Picked up by Ogunbowale. Back to Clark. Shoots over Ogunbowale.
And a shot by Clark, no good.
Dallas with the ball. Outside Ogunbowale. 4th quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Holmes. The 3-pointer off the mark. Clark outside. Off target from 3-point range. Outside Charles. Here's Holmes. Bag Benlay with the rebound. Lexi Hole on the wing. Guarded now by Ogunbowale. They blow the whistle just as she gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Wings making a switch here.
Founded back in 2021, the Commissioner's Cup has been an awesome addition to the WNBA season, Brian.
Oh, we all have loved it. It brings extra excitement to the schedule. So much so that the NBA adopted their own version of it.
Yeah, and it's been great in the NBA. And what I love about it, we get a final way before the final. So you get a taste of postseason pressure a lot earlier.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Caitlin Clark with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
She came out of the locker room smoking. Great second half for her so far.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Back to Ogunbowale. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Scoring off the ball. Ogunbowale so active on this end.
Double team on Caitlin Clark.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Hits the 3-point bomb.
How about that? Responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Pass to Carrington. Now here's Segras.
The 3. He can't get that one. Now here's Clark. Guarded now by Ogunbowale. To the inside.
Hits it out to Clark.
Puts up a three.
They get the rebound.
This one for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with a triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Both teams will make substitutions. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And here's Carrington.
Up top, Agunbowale for three. Here's Smith. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, on offense, her team will take that all day. Alyssa Smith, a skilled finisher on the inside.
That one's good. Clark.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for your Indiana Fever, number 51, Sydney Colson.
Now Agunbowale from downtown, and the three ball is good.
With confidence and a smooth jumper, Agunbowale has no problem converting from the perimeter.
And a shot by Clark, no good.
Here's the Wings with the ball. Down low. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Everyone grab a plate. Second chance buckets, they can make a big difference.
Drills it from outside.
Since halftime, she has been cash money from beyond the arc. When she's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Now here's Agunbowale. D right on her. And she drops in the layup off glass.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Basket good.
She's definitely got that shot in her arsenal.
Indiana foul. Sydney
When
Colson.
you look at Arike Agunbowale's scoring numbers, they're historically good.
She came into the 2024 season averaging 20.5 points per game. That's the third best average ever, and only Brianna Stewart has a better career average amongst active players. I mean, Arike's offensive arsenal is unreal.
Well, what you love about Agunbowale is not only can she get to the basket at will, but she also has the deep range to rain from downtown.
That's the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they've put them on the line.
I gotta think the coach was reminding everyone, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, she didn't get the message.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Now here's Clark. Guarded now by Agunbowale. Now here's Clark. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Dallas with the rebound. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice move. And the layup is good.
This had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
Now here's Clark. Guarded now by Agunbowale. Clark with it. From deep. No good. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Another fans appreciated it.